Anyways, so this is
Let's
this
start
person's
talking
first
about it.
manga.
First
And
manga, yes. When
I
she
just
became a
asked because I
mangaka.
wanted to know how much of the manga was true. Turns out that literally the entire thing is true.
Yes,
Well,
it's an autobiographical manga.
Yeah, but you know when you do autobiography in manga form, usually you add in like some extra extra masala, extra little substance.
Yeah.
But this
This was
one
raw.
I think
just
this had
threw
enough
the shit
masala.
on our face.
No, this was raw. Like, it's very
Yeah.
difficult to write something like this because the stuff she wrote in the manga is stuff like that you would never talk to other people about, basically.
And especially in a place like Japan where the lot of conservative opinions, much like the rest of Asia actually. But
Much like India also. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
She
that
really
makes
used
it.
manga as an outlet for her emotions. Holy shit.
And she got a ton of us depressed in the same way.
Yeah, like she
Just-
mentioned in the manga, right? She didn't know what to like. I feel the same thing when I'm making stories. So it hurt. Like she was like, "Man, the characters suck. The story suck. Like it's not relatable. Like, well, you have that. She had that phase. Like, what the hell do I write about? Like nothing's working. My drawing sucks. Everything looks like shit." And she decided to write about her own experience.
Which worked
Which,
out.
Which worked out.
So to
Yes.
give
Eventually.
anybody who's not seen it, my lesbian experience with loneliness is only 5 chapters, so you can read
6th
quickly.
bonus chapter 2.
Yeah, 6.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
Yeah.
bonus chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have 6 chapters, but the main story is like 5 chapters. The 6th one
5.
is like a extra little bit that's just a fun little surprise for the fans. And it's about this woman who is basically living a life of depression and eating disorders, and she doesn't know what to do in life. And in the end, for some reason, which I will not mention because it's like very deep to unpack, she goes to a lesbian escort service and books a love hotel with one of the escorts over there.
Yes.
And while that might sound like a typical ha 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 pervy manga, it's really not. It's
Yeah, it's really not. It's quite serious.
I was like, okay. So when I read the title and when Sid told me about it, I was like, okay, you know what? It's going to be this woman who's like really lonely in life and she just wants company. So she decides to try out a lesbian escort service.
That's common in I've heard a lot about Japan. They have like cuddle services and whatnot, right? Because of the people over there. Yeah, I've heard of stuff like that.
Then I was like,
And like, you can
God.
rent like family members and stuff, like that weirder side of Japan. Yeah.
Fuck.
So
What?
I thought it would be something around that. But yeah, continue, bro.
Yeah. So she basically so too many things are relatable in the series.
From the first chapter. Yeah.
Like she talks about bullying. She talks about eating disorder. She's like, I either don't eat at all or I stuff my face once
Stuff-
hunger pangs hit. I'm like, yo, can you
Dude,
like
that
not
freaking
that?
panel. Oh, me and Audie were just talking about like our eating disorders. Remember, Audie, and how
Couple
we
of days
feel
back, yeah.
and like the guilt and stuff. And like in that one panel, if you remember, she described every fucking thing.
Yeah, she just feels like shit, and you just generally feel like shit. You have nothing you can do about it as well. You just lie down and go, fuck, why? I
Yeah.
shouldn't have eaten this. Just regret sets in so quickly, and you have nothing you can do about it. It's a very terrible and yet relatable feeling.
Yeah, like just stuffing your face because that's an escape.
And the
I
worst
guess.
part is, you want to escape from it, so you go eat more shit. So it's like a vicious snowball effect that just keeps piling on you to the point where fuck, maybe
Yeah.
I should stop, and then you still don't stop.
Yeah, she said, I think about stopping and I won't do it, but then I go back to the same thing because I feel more guilt.
Yeah,
fucking-
that is one relatable thing. But the other thing is also that's something I do where if I feel down in life, I just stop eating.
Oh, yeah.
I just starve.
Oh, you stop eating. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't care about the flavors. I don't care about
Yeah, he's the other end of
Yeah,
this.
I have to wait until like hunger is so bad that I just
Really
have
hits
to
you.
eat something, and then I eat something. And usually when I try to make up for the previous missed meal and the next meal so that I don't have to eat again, and then I end up
Yeah.
eating like one giant meal, and it just this constant cycle of eating, not eating and then eating and then not eating and then eating, and this woman just does it in like one page. She explains the whole thing.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
And also she's like, yeah, so I had this job, but then I started taking offs and I started leaving early, and then they kicked me out. I'm like, hey, wait a second, I've seen this
Yeah,
before. Wait, it's me.
It reminded me of a certain someone at the time. Like,
And also, it's like how she describes, like, yeah, the jobs are just like monetary exchange for services. Like she described it in
pretty
its
much.
most basic form and
Yeah.
nothing more, right? And how she felt about that.
Yeah, and also the whole this thing, like again, this is something I think happens more in Asia, or at least mostly in Asian countries, and not too much in the Western countries, which is that they look at your resume, and if there's a gap, then they're like, hey, what was this? Huh? Why didn't you work? Why didn't you do anything this time? Huh? What were you doing? Tell me everything.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that shit is, yeah.
And you're like, dude, just let me live my fucking life. Like, yeah, I was doing some shit. What does it matter? It
doing
shouldn't
some
matter to you if
shit,
I was doing coke at that time, and now I come back and started a job again. Like I've
Yeah,
had
they will
matters a
people,
bit in that regard, but
no, I've had people ask me that in like for very small ranges, like they're like, oh, 3 months
Yeah.
here, why didn't you do anything? I'm like, yo, it's 3 freaking months. Let me skip a job, like skip a couple of months for a break between jobs. Like, nope, 3 months. What did you do?
It's such an annoying thing. I don't know. Why do you give a fuck what I was doing before? Like, yeah, you see my work. I've worked here before. Like, whatever, if you care. But
they just want to
why do you
see
want
you
to
as
know,
this.
like, oh, between this day and this day, what were you doing? Because you didn't have a job this one. Like, what the fuck?
They just want to see you as this hard worker.
You're like,
throughout.
what? You were chilling? You were not working for these
You
many
were
months?
living life.
How dare you? Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah, also, Audi, I will just a quick this thing. I think it is a problem from your end because your Discord video is
Yeah.
also going a little.
So, Discord video as well.
Yeah, Discord just went blurred and came back. Like it went low quality and came back.
For
Let's see if there is
you,
any
acha.
thing you can do.
Okay,
But yeah.
because on my end it looks relatively okay, but that's probably because it's connected. But yeah, 1 second.
Yeah,
If I switch off video right now, it won't fuck up the stream in any way, right?
It will. It definitely
It
will. So
will.
please don't switch off video.
Don't switch off
If
your
you're,
video.
if you're switching on the app and switching it off again, then just if you're doing that, then just switch it off from the Windows app. It has a okay.
Hold on. I don't know. See, I'm not sure what.
For our audio listeners who are listening later on
Be
audio,
happy you're not watching the video right
Yeah.
now.
Yay!
Sorry for the random distraction from our conversation, but Audi is being Audi right now.
Yes.
Okay, I can't really help it.
No audio. Oh my god, it's perfect. Oh, what is this?
Oh,
12K?
dude,
Damn.
no, dude. Did Audi get a black magic camera? Damn.
There is nothing I can
Blackmagic
change
sponsor
from the
us, by way.
laptop
We use
itself.
DaVinci, the free version, to edit our videos. So
Yes.
would not mind a little bit of a nice little sponsorship.
Yeah, it actually did get better. The camera quality is actually better now. Yeah.
Huh, anyway, yeah, back to this.
Find that a bit hard to believe, but sure.
Like, yeah, holy shit, dude. Even the way it starts, like with the way she self harms, like,
Yeah.
holy fuck.
I
that
didn't
shit
relate
hurt.
to that at all.
Oh my
What?
god, that
Yes,
shit.
neither
Like,
did I.
We've never done stupid shit like that, no.
I've never self harmed, but I've known a person very well who like did that, and that experience is fucking terrible. I'll tell you that much.
Is
Yeah.
this the person from?
Yes,
from-
yes.
yes. Okay,
Yes,
okay. Yeah,
yes.
I remember this person. But yeah,
Yeah, that was
self-harm was a
freaking-
thing in my life in the past.
Yes, even
Welcome
Brew.
to Weep 101 oversharing episode.
Oversharing episode, exactly.
But yeah, it was.
That's pretty
a
much
thing.
most of our episodes. That's after a certain point.
No, this is like going to like places it shouldn't have. Like you know what? If you're going to be sharing all this, might as well share it when we have like 1 million viewers, so that at least we get some gain back from reliving
Yeah.
these memories.
Yeah.
It's like a time capsule for our future viewers. When they do come in, they're like, what is their old content?
Random
What is their old
Otaku
content
says,
look
I
like?
joined late. Welcome, Random Otaku. We're right in the middle of our midlife
Welcome.
crisis.
Yeah, right in the middle of a roller coaster. Join in.
I was eating
Continue.
dinner. You know what? Maybe we should actually start the stream a little later because now that I think about it, 9 o'clock is the time where most people eat dinner.
Yes.
I
Well,
guess,
seeing
yeah.
as how our audience is from neighboring countries, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should do it a little later. But yeah, no problem, dude. We didn't talk about too much. If you want, you can check out Blood on the Tracks, which was not a great manga that we all enjoyed. But what we are talking about is my lesbian experience with loneliness, which is autobiography manga of the mangaka's journey to where she
Kabi Nagata.
of where she ended up with when she started to look inside and introspect and try to get something out of life, basically.
Yes. Yes,
You
something
lagged
life.
out, but now you're back. Yes.
Yeah. So that's it. So basically, we are able to relate to a lot of things, and we're talking about self-harm right now. So yes, stick around and find out all about our terrible, terrible pasts. I say that as if we are like
Yes.
murderers or convicts of some sort. No, we're just
No.
we're just freaking
With
loser.
mentally
No.
issues.
Yes.
Our past and presents. Yes.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. So yeah, that part was relatable because she even had this
You're
sentence.
lagging a lot. Holy sh!
Oh, I'm lagging a lot.
Yeah, your videos.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, our
you're lagging a lot.
conversations are being disrupted by these random technical issues. Holy shit.
Unfortunately, the technical issues cannot be solved right now. Oh wait! Oh, is my
yeah, you're back.
Am I just out of sync? Is
You're
that
back,
the
you're
problem?
back.
Okay. Yeah. So even the part where she says
Continue.
like, you know, the emotional pain was something that I couldn't see and I couldn't distract myself from easily, and that's why I moved to physical
Yeah.
pain. I was like, God damn, what
Oh,
the
dude,
hell?
I remember that. Holy fuck. Yeah. Holy shit. That hurt to read. Yeah.
Yeah, like that was not cool. And the thing is, like, I actually know people. Like, I mean, this didn't happen to me because I'm anyway balding. But I actually know people who have pulled at their hair out of like anxiety and frustration and actually started losing hair because of it. So it was all in all very, very real. Too
Yeah,
real.
very real problems that people face. Yes.
The only thing that I couldn't relate to was the time where she takes out her book, a bank book, and she's like, "Yeah, I saved 1 million yen." I'm like, "Ha! I never had that kind of money. That's for sure. I've been poor as shit all my life."
Well, she kept doing this job like as a robot, right? Like as she says, like just going and doing it again and again, and eventually still living with her parents, and like it didn't amount to anything, right?
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, but
I think even then she wanted
But
to
I
spend the money in
understand.
some way,
Yeah.
and she wanted to just give rent or something like that. But even then, her parents were like, "Nah, it's cool. Get a real job." And like, fuck. Well,
well,
And
I
also the
did
part
get a
where
real job, but that didn't work out so well.
the part where she goes to like different therapists and stuff, and she doesn't care about what the therapists are saying. You
Yeah.
remember? Damn, dude, shit is too real.
wonder if the same in Japan as it is in India, because you guys have not had
Quite similar.
good
Hey, but
experiences
see, the
for the
thing is,
most part.
it's still a therapist, right? So at the end of the day, you
Yeah.
have people you're comfortable with, you have people you're not comfortable with. That's why it's really important to make sure that you can be open with your therapist and make sure that they won't say something stupid, so that because that can really affect
Yeah.
you.
See, all my therapists have been absolute bullshit in my experience. Brew has had some decent ones and some also terrible ones from what I've heard.
Yeah, yeah. I actually